Hmm. Are we gonna die?
Why was the bolt on?
Ooh.
Well, what with everything, one can't be too careful.
Fair enough.
What did you want to talk about?
I've just come back from having a very interesting conversation with your landlord.
Harold Levy, really?
What do you suppose he wanted to talk to me about?
Well, actually, Catherine, I wanted to talk to you about that.
So he was telling the truth. You know, he was so close to pressing charges, and it's not my job to talk him out of it. I could have been arresting you right now, or any one of my colleagues, whom I can assure you would not be as nice as me about it.
Why? He seemed fine after I spoke to him.
You trespassed and damaged his property, and don't try to talk your way out of it.
Well, what do you want me to say?
I don't know, to be honest.
Why do you think he didn't press charges? The reason he didn't want the police searching in the first place was because he was hiding what basically amounts to chloroform. The same thing he used to drug Charlotte May. He had a gallon of the stuff.
I know.
Well, so why don't you arrest him?
It's a completely different brand.
Well, have you checked his orders? He might have switched recently.
I have.
Then why does he have chloroform in the first place?
He uses it to dilute oils. It's a side scam to rip off his customers. You would have known that if you were working on the case, but you're not.
Well, diluting goods is illegal too, surely. Arrest him for that. You can interrogate him.
And all he'd get is a fine. And that would be the end of it.
I'm sorry, but...
You're not an investigator anymore, Dad. I know you want to help, but trust me, you're not. In fact, you're making my job that much harder.
Catherine, I was merely trying
You made me a promise. From now on, I just want you to honor it.
No can do.
I can't.
Why not?
I promised Tony Morgan that I would help find Charlotte May.
Tea is ready.
She did.
Can't we just work together? Come on.
Thankfully, Harold Levy didn't press charges against me. He probably didn't want the police searching any more than they had to. It confirms my suspicion that Harold is up to no good, but I can't convince Catherine to investigate further. Am I wasting my time watching my neighbors? Mrs. Doe is old and frail. Is she even capable of such a thing as attacking a man? And
No,
taking
she
his
would
child?
never. Never. She would never.
I made Mr. Morgan an impossible promise, but if I stopped now, it was all for nothing.
I like her freaking house. So pretty. Look at that front door. Wow.
So this is the police's base of operations. By the sounds of it, they've forgotten all about Charlotte May. poster is already in the gutter. Am I the only one looking for Charlotte May?
I don't see the old lady.
There's that voice. That shoe is still on the roof. God knows why. I wonder if Levy will even notice his key is missing.
What am I supposed to be looking at here?
Mrs. Doer's bedroom. That big house all to herself, and she only lives in one room. How age punishes us. There's a light on downstairs. Mrs. Doer is still awake. Here I am, spying on an elderly lady.
What the hell?
Now this is interesting. What is she doing up there? It looks like she's hiding something. What is it? That floorboard is my first port of call.
Did you hear that? Thought I heard. Oh my god.
What could she be doing in the basement? How did she get down there? This is getting stranger by the minute.
So confused. What was that flashing? What is that noise?
I'd give anything to know what's in that box. Maybe it has something to do with what was hidden under the floorboard. That's my second port of call. Now she seems to be doing something. Dear God, that's not her at all. Mrs. Doe is in danger. Unless they're working together. I need to get a photograph of the intruder.
I just did. Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Dear God, I've got you red-handed. You there! Stop what you're doing at once! I said stop! You won't get away with this.
What the hell? What the hell? Okay. Are we really going out at night? I guess we have to go check on her.
Whomever I saw leave Mrs. Doe's home left in a hurry. Let's hope they don't return.
Yeah.
Now, to break in without being caught.
Why are we breaking in?
I hope to God Mrs. Doe has gone to bed. Smashed glass. I'd better be careful. Could be useful.
Okay.
Hello, Mrs. Doe. Do not get caught, Robert.
Seriously. What's under the floorboards? The box near the window.
looks too hot to touch. I hope none of my neighbors are watching me right now. What would they say? Old photo frames. Won't budge. Mrs. Doe used something to pry it up. I should have been more prepared.
Yeah.
There must be something down here I can use. Makes my small flat look like a prison cell. And what are you looking at? Stale water. The basement. Damn this wheelchair.
Oh.
That's the box Mrs. Doe carried in. It's empty.
Okay, so if we take the stick and we put it in the vase, it'll cool down because the water, right?
Let's hope that worked. Now, if I can find the sweet spot. This bone inlay is very ornate. Old, too. Smells old and dusty. Hasn't been used recently. What's this?
It's just her family tree.
What on earth are you doing
no.
in my house, Mr. Conway?
Mrs. Doer.
It's Lady Doer to you. We live in polite society, last I checked.
Lady Doer. Let me explain.
It had better be a bloody good explanation. Go on.
There was an intruder in your house.
I'll say.
I believed they were here for Charlotte May. I believed you were in danger, so I came over to help.
And where is this so-called intruder now, Mr. Conway? I trust you tried to apprehend him.
Sadly, no.
So it's just you and your word, then? Your daughter's a police officer, Mr. Conway. You should have called her.
I believed your danger to be too immediate, my lady. I was concerned for your safety.
You can cut that nonsense out right away. If you were concerned about me, then you would have knocked on my door or checked on me. Instead, I come out to find you at this ungodly hour prying up my floorboards. This is clearly a matter for the police. And how, may I ask, did you know to look under there?
Look, I can see you don't suffer fools, my lady, so I'll just come out.
No need, Mr. Conway. You've been spying on all of us from your window. Not very subtle, if I do say so.
Very astute. But please, if I may, I merely came over to ask you a few questions.
I suppose you want to know why I stored my belongings under the floor.
I want to know why they're all children's belongings.
Charlotte May. I'm not given to the kidnapping of young girls.
Why don't you just tell me what you were doing then?
Very well. For the past few months, things have been going missing from my home. Bits and bobs, really, but as you can see, the simplest of things in this house would fetch a pretty penny. Last week it was one of my porcelain dolls. I'm of the suspicion that my maid is stealing from me. So I hid my most cherished possessions under my floorboards. I've had that silver mirror you just found since I was a small child. It's worth more than Dahlia of you itself. Regrettably, my late husband and I, well, we don't have a child of our own to leave these things to. I see now that I should have hidden them better.
Can I ask, these missing items you speak of, are they all children's things?
I couldn't say for sure, but I don't think so. The first thing I noticed missing was an old pocket watch. Kept it by the telephone here.
Is it possible you could have misplaced it?
Possible, yes. Likely, no.
Who is your maid, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, I say maid. She is a glorified cleaner. Shirley Downs.
Shirley, your neighbour.
Yes, she owns the pub next door. She needed a little extra cash, and I needed my house to stop falling apart.
I see.
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Has she cleaned her lawn?
A handful of months. The upstairs, mainly.
I'm so tired.
I have no interest in
11
going
hours
up there
in.
these days. Too many memories, and I can only walk so far before my feet give in.
Do you think Shirley would break into your home? The intruder I saw. Could it be her, or someone you know?
You say you saw the intruder break in?
Well, out. They were picking the door, trying to lock it.
Picking it? What does that mean?
Oh, they had a... Trust me, they were up to no good with it.
I gave Shirley a key. I'm certain she has no need to do such a thing.
Lady Doa, would you allow me to search the upstairs of your property? I believe I may be able to shed some light on the situation, if you'd permit me.
We should call the police, surely.
Well, they haven't found Charlotte May yet, and they don't seem to be doing much about it. How about we postpone calling them for just a short while?
I do say, how Machiavellian, Mr. Conway. You ask me to lie to the police. To your daughter, no less.
Not at all. Just to postpone calling, in the pursuit of knowledge.
The stair lift. I believe it still works. There should be another wheelchair up there somewhere. My late husband's.
Thank you.
I haven't been up there for a year or two now. You will share what you find?
It would be my pleasure.
Of course, we're gonna tell her it's her house.
Oh, and Mr. Conway, there's no electricity. You might want to use the lanterns.
Creepy. Wait, did he kill himself? Is that why the window's boarded up? What happened to her husband?
Now, to find out what our intruder was up to. These look like maritime telescopes, older than me. It looks like I need some kind of lever to turn this. Why is this open? I saw the intruder leave. Let's hope it stays that way.
Why Yeah, more trains.
Another child's toy. Now what do we have here?
Another stamp. How do we close this door? Well, we can't close the door.
Are you out there somewhere? Or are you in here? I will catch you. I don't think I've seen Lady Doe's smoke before now. Must be Shirley's. Locked from the other side. Shirley's been gathering valuables. Perhaps Lady Doe was right.
Miss Downs, which is Shirley. I've appraised the items you brought in last Thursday. It's quite a collection. Some brief notes on each item follow. The lacquered wood cigarette case with the inset sapphire stone and silver trim looks genuine. Interesting lid engraving with the marker's initials looks like a good piece. Oh, is somebody in here? What is that noise? Jesus, mother.
Locked. Of course it is.
Reginald, old chap. Can you believe it's been 40 years since you built your first ship, Joel? Now look at you. You're a man of money and means. I'm writing to let you know that I'm retiring at the end of the month and thought you should hear from the old man directly. My son Peter will be carrying on the business. Nothing will change your shipping needs. I won't be able to retire so soon if it wasn't for all the business you've given me. As a thank you, please accept a bottle of Peat Hill. They don't make these anymore. I should go some ways as to show how grateful I am.
The Doa crest. Very fancy. Now, what's this?
Right. The time is 10:50 on the 22nd. Let's have another look.
The telescope is pointed right at Mr. Morgan's house. Was she spying on Charlotte May? The 22nd was the night that Charlotte May was taken. Let's hear what she has to say.
I wonder if it has anything to do with Seddon and Sons. Could be the year.
Seddon and Sons. I've seen that name. She said it could be the year, whatever that means. I'd better try to find it. Ah, there you are. Now what was Shirley doing with you?
Ah, what is that noise?
Now,
So creepy.
By the sounds of it, she was trying to open something in this room. Lady Doe was right. Shirley's stealing from her.
now, where was I? Oh, for God's sake, Larry. I sent you home an hour ago. God, not your shoe. Idiot.
Might have to zoom in a little further. What on earth was this Larry up to? Sounds like he was a drunken fool.
Let's take a look at... What the hell?
What did she see? Charlotte May? Well, this is moments before the attack. I do not like how that tape ended.
Me either.
This was days ago. For now, let's try to finish what she started and open something in this room. Lord Doe must have been a war hero.
1918.
Let there be light. Oh, this has some weight to it. If I had something flat to slide down this drawer. Why on earth would they want to tear this painting? It could have been this. Shirley was trying to steal something from inside it? Now, what was she looking at that she needed for this room?
1832, 1854, 1905, 1832, 1854, 1905, 1832.
Good.
That worked? Oh.
Pete Hill Reserve. Well, at least Lord Doe had good taste. Excellent. Thank you very much, Shirley Downs. What on earth? Charlotte May! Charlotte, are you in there? How do I lift this? There's no way I can untie this by hand. Lord Dower was a hobbyist. Might help me force that lock open. Nothing useful in there.
Okay.
It's heavier than it looks.
Why do we need to...
Lord Dower was a well-read man. Glue. Lord Dower was a hobby man.
take the glue?
A rag. Not chloroform, thankfully.
Okay.
This makes things quicker. Did Lord Dower model all of these himself?
Okay, maybe there's something else we're missing.
That wasn't so hard. Looks like it was when Lord Dower was still alive.
Mrs. Dower, I regret to inform you that I find myself unable to sign the document you sent me. From a personal level, I wish you and your husband nothing but goodwill, but professionally I have to decline. I've already contacted Spencer, whom and told them I find you too emotionally unstable. Sadly, this means you fail to meet their stringent requirements. Perhaps we can meet and discuss it further once I'm returned from my trip to America. literally can't see myself. Oh. Jesus. Okay, what's over here? Can we use this? Q. Oh. Bola bola. Okay.
One down, one to go.
Can I use that? Can I use that? Damn.
There was a painting in here. It doesn't look as though it was removed by a professional.
confused what we're supposed to do here. Oh, didn't see this door. Here we go.
Lord Doer. I never met the man. If that's the size of the model, I dread to think how big the real thing was. A marline spike, clearly used with knots in some way.
Right, so we could use this.
Let's see if this helps.
To undo the knot.
These are anchor weights, all different by the looks of them.
Okay.
An old dumbwaiter. I wonder if it still works.
$11 kilograms. Was that a 2?
The box in Lord Doer's office has 2 locks. There must be something upstairs I can use to open them.
Okay, well, before we go and do that whole thing...
One of Lord Doer's models? A man of talent.
Let's go back over here. This is cool. I've never seen this in a video game. That's really cool.
Please let me be wrong. Jesus Christ.
What is going on up there, Mr. Conway?
Everything's fine. I tripped on something is all.
Maybe you should come back down before you break something.
Just another Not what I expected at all.
Very well.
That explains the craft tools. Perhaps I'm wrong about Lady Doer.
This is so cool.
Doer's hidden room. Genius.
Latch.
The missing wheel latch. It's the room with the banging door. That's the office I've just come from. Very detailed.
Cool. Oh, I really can't see where I am. This way. Back up. Where the heck was that again? Is that over here? Oh, over here. There we go.
Ah, Dick. She's sitting on a gold mine. Money is clearly no motive here.
Jesus.
Looks like an adoption form.
Spencer. Adoption. Mary Quinton, 7 years, 1 month. Jeffrey and Cecile Quinton, deceased. Waiting time 6 months. Name. New name Mary Dorr. Reginald and Margaret Dorr. Oh, the doctor wouldn't sign it, so they couldn't adopt a baby.
A cryptex. Looks like I need an 8-digit code to open it. I wonder what's hidden inside. I should probably go and talk to Lady Doa. It's jammed tight. Let's hope it's in the right place. It's jammed tight. Let's hope it's in the right place. It's jammed tight. Let's hope it's in the right place.
Okay, so let's weigh this one. Two, 6, 9. Okay. Let's leave this room. Okay, let's go weigh some objects.
Part of a torn painting.
Okay.
It's jammed tight. Let's hope it's in the right place. It's jammed tight. Let's hope it's in the right place.
I don't know. I thought it was a J before. Stuck there, but I don't know anymore. Wasn't there a painting in this one? Over here? Yeah.
This looks like Lord and Lady Doa's child. They tore her out of the picture. Why? The mirror Lady Doa hid under the floorboard.
I guess we'll just keep that there, even though she purposely didn't want them in there.
My lady, I've found this.
What is it? I can't see it up there.
It appears to be a cryptex of some kind.
Oh, yes. It's a silly old game I used to play with one of the maids. We would pass messages back and forth and have to figure out the code. It's been many years since I've seen that.
I see. By any chance, do you still have the code for it?
Couldn't tell you.
Couldn't or won't?
Mr. Conway, I think I've been very accommodating, all things considered.
Well, can you give me a clue?
I can do one better. I can give you the cipher.
Please, do.
On one condition.
Dare I ask?
It's not all that bad. There's a picture in the main hall. My late husband. I haven't seen his face in some time.
Aww.
Would you take a picture of him for me?
Lady Doa, as luck would have it, I've already taken that picture.
You have? And without my permission?
I thought you wanted me to.
Yes, yes, very well. Here it is. We used an old code. You take the alphabet and write the first 13 letters under the next 13. Then replace the letter you have with the one underneath or above it.
So, A would be an N, and D would be Q.
That's right.
Well, where do I find the code to translate?
Mr. Conway, may I remind you that it's you up there and not I. I will say, though, the code was usually something to do with my late husband's model boats.
Very well. I'll start looking around then. So, the code is something to do with Lord Doa's boats.
HTV, it's gotta be the HTV jewel. So if an H is a U...
It's jammed tight. Let's hope it's in the right place.
A T is a G. A V is an I. Wait, a J is a W. What am I doing? An E is an R, which is right. A W.
Let's hope it's in the right place.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. E. is an R. And then L is a Y.
Got you. Another key. It's for the servants' quarters.
Take it. Okay. There we go. Because there's no electricity.
Well, that's encouraging. Lady Doa? Death's shadow. Innocence. Charlotte May. I'm no expert, but that does not look good. It appears she left in a hurry.
So much time writing this in case I don't get to see you again. To tell you that something awful's happened. I was having my usual catch up with Lady Dora while Lord Dora was out. We were having such a good time knitting and trying her knot collection. She even managed to master the whole middle row. It was so lovely, you know how long she's been practicing that. Anyway, after a while I asked her if I could do her tarot reading. She's never had one, so I was so excited. Things started to get a little awkward after I pulled out the first card and saw death. Wah, wah, wah.
Could be useful. It's a shame to damage something so beautiful, but I do want to open the box by the window. Could be useful.
Okay. Wait, should I go open the box first? I'm gonna go do that. I know it's like all the way back. Wait, is this a shortcut maybe? Let's just go. I have to know what this is. No! Where am I? I have no idea what just happened. No idea what just happened. But that's fine. I think it was a shortcut. This is the only place that lights up. Oh. It's just really hard to see. B.
Long last. Now, what do you unlock? And why would the intruder hide you? Let's see what Lady Doa has to say about you.
If she's still alive. We haven't been there to protect her. Just been going through her stuff.
My lady, may I bother you again?
Of course.
I think I found out what the intruder was doing.
About time. Go on, then.
It's a key. Looks to be quite ornate.
Go on.
I was hoping you could tell me.
Describe it to me. Perhaps it'll jog my memory.
It has a large anchor shape.
Go on.
It has a copper midsection.
Ah, I know what that is. The basement storage key. Again, I haven't seen that for many years. I have one too somewhere. I could look for it.
The basement, you say?
Yes. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Mr. Conway?
I just might be. Do you think it possible that Charlotte May could be in your basement without you knowing it?
The very thought of it. I fear there's only one way to find out.
Oh my God.
You'll have to go to the basement. The lift won't work whilst the stair lift is activated, though. Give me a moment.
So we can't get back down.
Now, you really are alone up there, Mr. Conway.
Oh my
Can
God.
I just remind you that... What is it?
Are you expecting anyone?
Another intruder, you mean?
Lady Doa, I'm serious.
Oh, my. I'll go and call the police.
Shh. They've locked the door.
I'm literally stuck. This is ridiculous. Display? I can't see. Let's try that. I literally can't see. I literally can't see. Okay, so he locked that door. So we're going straight.
I know you're here. Come out. You're not going... Oh, what on earth? Charlotte May. Charlotte, are you in there? Show yourself at once.
Oh, shit.
You can't hide. My daughter is a police officer. You're clearly out of your depth. Please, if you're here... Stop. You won't get away with this.
Oh my god, oh my god.